Hello everyone, thank you for joining on my YouTube live stream for today. It's the 20th of July 2020 on Monday. So the new week has been started already. So I was looking at some charts and still taking trades already. But I hope you're having a great day today. And I wish you have a great trading week this week also. So just a couple of announcements here before starting anything is that the one of them is I will talk about my profile later part of the live stream every day except for Thursdays and Saturdays. So today's topic is about trend lines, support lines, resistance lines, and also counter trend lines and how I capture the trading edges. I will show it to you by running the Forex Tester 4. Because on Mondays, I run the Forex Tester 4, so that will be the topic for today. But later part, maybe 15 or 20 minutes later part, I will talk about my own profile so that I introduce myself and you know who's gay and why I'm taking trades and what I've been done so far. Because I thought it might be interesting to you, and that's why I decided to talk about myself a little bit. And I will clip the live stream later, and I will be creating the video as my profile, and I will be uploading them on the playlist, my profile's playlist. So yeah, so that's the idea here. So today, the first part, for the first 45 or 50 minutes, I will run the Forex Tester 4 and demonstrate how I use the lines to take trades, to capture the trading edges. So in later part, I will talk about my profile. And on Thursdays and Saturdays, because there is a Ichimoku membership live afterwards, after the public live, that's why I don't talk about myself. I don't think I've had enough time to talk about myself before the membership live starts. So that's why, except for Thursdays and Saturdays, I will talk about myself later part of the live stream. Alright, and also I have a second channel, so if you haven't reached here yet, you can click on the link below and you can enjoy my personal life. Recently, last week, I went to the city called Nagasaki City, which is the south part of Japan, and I was there for about a week, and I just enjoyed the visit. So the videos are uploaded on the second channel, so if you can peek in, then you will see me not talking about the forex or trading, but I will just talk about myself, or I just make some comments whatever I do. So that's the purpose of the second channel, so you can enjoy the second channel videos as well. Okay, so before starting anything here, just as a disclaimer, all this knowledge is based on my own experience. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk, because I'm not here to take responsibility of your trades, and you are the one who needs to take responsibility on your trades. Okay, so today is the Forex Tester 4, and I will run the Forex Tester 4. So here is the windows. And hold on, let me just do this. Let me put this one up here so that yeah, there you go. Alright, so I see I have two panels, and up here I see the windows, and down here on my laptop I can see the monitor. So, and also I can see your comments too. So let's see who's here first. Aditya, Denish, thank you for joining. Luis, Yasar, Roy, Brandon, Tanapol, and Mateus, Mr. Fernandes, Gemini, Maru, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Mr. Fernandes and Pat B, thank you for joining. And Vincent, good to see you. And Joseph and Kayon, Ravi, thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you. So let me run the Forex Tester 4 now. Hold on. And if there's any issues on the live stream today, please let me know, because I have a Mac and I'm running the Windows over the Mac through the parallels, so sometimes the connection might be slow. So in that case, please let me know by the chat so that I can pause it or I can reboot the Windows here. So here is a Euro JPY. So let me just take this one. I will just take Euro JPY 2 time frames. Oh, actually I already have it. But yeah, I have the 1 hour and also the 5-minute chart. So let me move it to horizontally here. And hold on, let me see. Okay, so there you go. And I will just make it fit the screen so that you can see the full size of the picture. Okay, so is the chart clear, everyone? And also, how's the BGM? Is it not too loud? The background music? Alright, so ready to run the Forex Tester for now. And actually, Forex Tester for us been my favorite tool. So if you're interested, there is a referral link on the link down description below also. So you can click on that link and come to the official page. So yeah, it saves a lot of time, and it's been my favorite tool. Whenever the market's quiet or over the weekends, I run this to test my strategy. Alright, so let's see. Alright, hi, thank you for joining everyone. Sundar and Panchika, Sandra and Nigeshan, thank you for joining. Alright, perfect. Alright, nice and clear. Alright, good to see you. Good to hear that. Alright. So here, up here, once again, this is 1 hour chart. Up here is a 1 hour, and below here is a 5. So this is not the real chart. This is the Euro JPY back in 2014 in April. So this is backtesting, right? This is backtesting, but we cannot see the future, and I don't think anybody remembers what the market was at that time on this particular pair. So it's good to run this so that we can kind of experience as if we are looking at the real-time chart. Alright, so I will run the 5-minute chart gradually. So right now, first of all, you capture the trend, right? You capture a trend by Kumo and Kijun Sen, and whenever they go flat, you don't take trades. So that's my KTS strategy. So if you haven't watched that video yet on my KTS trading strategy videos yet, please do. If you can come to my website, and there is a playlist in there, so you can click on the KTS playlist and you can see my explanation how I capture trend in Kumo and Kijun Sen. So basically, I look at the Senko span B and Senko span A. When Kumo is moving up, the lower part is called Senko span B, upper part is called Senko span A, and Kijun Sen is the green one in my chart setting color. This is the Kijun Sen here. So I look at these 3 lines only to capture a trend. And so for example, when Senko span B up and Kijun Sen up, that is the uptrend in my definition. Okay, or when Senko span A up and Kijun Sen also up, that will be another definition of the uptrend. So with that being said, if you look at the chart right now on this Kumo, Senko span AB and Kijun Sen, do you think this is uptrend or downtrend or range? I mean no trend. Yeah, up or down or no trend. Let me just ask you a question so that it can be interactive while I do the live stream today. So while waiting for your answers, let me come back to some of the comments. Alright, if you find a trend on a 1 hour time frame, do you still confirm the trend? If So on which time frame should we confirm the trend or looking for trading edges immediately? So if you find a trend on a 1 hour time frame, then I don't confirm the trend. I directly go to 50-minute chart of 5 and just take trades. Yeah. So 1 hour 30-minute chart, if I capture a trend on one of these time frames, then I just go down to 15 or 5 and capture the trading edge. Okay, so I see some answers now. No trend, range, flat, no trend, consolidation, range, consolidation. Yep, exactly. Everybody's right. Yep, this is range, right? This is range. If you look at the Senko span B, it's flat, and Senko span A flat, and Kijun Sen completely flat here. So this is no trend, right? I'm not sure if this is appropriate to say range, but for sure this is no trend in definition. So what we have to wait for is that we wait for, first of all, Kijun Sen to move up, because it's a must, right? Kijun Sen upwards is a must to capture. And then we look at the Senko span AB, and if either one of these lines are moving up, that will be the uptrend. So we just wait for that. Until then, we don't look at the 5, right? We don't look at the 5-minute chart. So don't get fooled by these ups and downs, right? This is just moving horizontal in the bigger scope in 1 hour. So yeah, we don't have to look at the 5-minute chart or 15 in this case. Alright, hi Heat, thank you for joining. Alright. Yeah, so this is range, right? This is range, and there's no trend in the market. And to add to that, if you know about Ichimoku, then this is the P wave. This is the P wave, and you can draw that's a descending trend line like this way, and also you can draw a trend line like this way, and you see this is like a triangle range. So if the price breaks upwards, then we just follow the breakout direction. Okay, so that will be Ichimoku method, but it's not along with the KTS, right? KTS only capture the trend when Kumo, Senko span B up and Kijun Sen up, or Senko span A up and Kijun Sen upwards. So today is the KTS strategy by running a Forex Tester 4, so let's just stick with it. But in reality, I look at this breakout also. Alright, so let me delete these lines and run the tester a little bit based on the 5. I will just go slowly. Alright, so let me just keep running it a little bit more. Okay, hold on, I see some comments here now. Hi Karine, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Sandra, if you found out in daily and 1 hour Ichimoku is strong uptrend, but when you check in 5:15 the chart is still below the Kumo, do we need the chart is break the Kumo first before take trades? No. The answer is no. I don't really look at the Ichimoku 5 lines in 15 or 5. So I only show the price action here now. So I don't really show the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo to take trades to confirm the edges in 5 and 15. Ichimoku, I use it only in bigger time frames, which is 30-minute chart, 1 hour chart, or above time frames. Yeah, hi Hogger, thank you for your reminder. If you liked it, please press the go button before you leave, and please subscribe and click the bell button so that you get notified. Do these lives every day. And if I can't do the live, then I will upload a video instead, so that you can at least learn something new from my channel every day. So yeah, right now this is still range, right? Kijun Sen flat, Senko Span A looks to be uptrend technically, but Senko Span B flat, Kijun Sen flat, so it's range. So we don't look at the 5 now. Alright, so let's move on a little bit more. Okay. So okay, so there we go. So I saw little uptrend here, and let's see. So in this case, what I can find is that I find a trend line. First of all, I can draw a trend line like this way, because there are 3 times of support, once and twice and 3 times. So whenever I draw a line, support, resistance line, or trend lines, or descending trend lines, I look at the points that are touching at least 3 times or more. If it only touches 2 times, then it's not so reliable. So I prefer to draw lines where the touch is at least 3 times or more. So this is 3 times touching, and it looks like this is going up. And I just stopped it here, but if you look at the 1 hour, the Kumo still flat, right? Senko Span B flat, Senko Span A flat, and Kijun Sen just became flat now. So, and another thing that I will be drawing is that the reversal line. The reversal line will be drawn like this. You know, there is a former resistance becoming supports in this area, and it doesn't have to be exact. Like market does not really stop exactly at 141.640. It can shoot down or up, but if you kind of zoom out, then you see that this is a former resistance, and now it's been supported once and twice, 3 times it's been supported in 5. So this is a line that I will be focusing on also. Alright. How to choose between 15 or 5 to look for entry chance and why? How you pick it is the which one of the time frames has more confirmations to enter. So for example, like when you see a stochastics gold cross in 15 but not in the 5, then you better take the 50-minute chart, gold cross with stochastics, to take a buy. So I usually look at 15 or 5-minute chart. Actually, I look at the both time frames and see which one of the time frames are finds more confirmations to buy or sell. All right. Hi Muna Lula, thank you for joining. And Albert, good to see you. Okay, so right now it's been supported once, twice, 3 times. So if there is next bounce here, then that will be a trade chance. But because all these lines are flat now, I won't look for the buy yet. Okay, so let me just run it a little by little here in 5. So I just move one by one based on the 5-minute chart. And we have to look at this one too, right? We have to look at this one, this line, 141.640, and see if the market is going to be reacted by the line also. Okay, and we keep looking at the Kijun Sen angle and Senko Span AB angles. So Kijun Sen flat now, so there's not a buy chance yet. Okay, so let me just move one by one. Okay, now I see the uptrend. Right, I see the uptrend. Right, Kumo, Senko Span A up, B up, and Kijun Sen started to go upwards also. And simply because the market renewed the recent high upwards, and that's why these lines are moving up now. All right, so far so good, everyone. All right. Hi, Charles. Thank you for joining. And Emmanuel, good to see you also. All right. So in this point right now, if I look at the 5, the line is kind of breaking downwards. I mean, the trend line is breaking downwards, and now it's going up. So looks like this is still being supported by this trend line, and this is because this is the lower part of the line. We might have to find a trade chance to buy. Okay, so hold on. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a the trading edge now. So I will just go a little bit more, a little by little, and see if I can capture the next trading edge now by looking at this line here. Alright, so let me keep running a little bit more in 5. Okay, now there's a break downwards, but the lines are moving up, right? In one chart, the lines are still moving up, so I still look for the buy chance. So I will be waiting for the next support, or if the market is going to be reacted by this support line, then I will take a buy here also. Okay, that will be my scenario here. So let's see. Okay, now I can see that there is the trend line you can draw like this way. Well, actually this is only once and twice of supports, so yeah, this is not really reliable. So yeah, never mind. Let me just keep running a little bit more. So Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat now. So it's already stopped the uptrend. So let me keep running a little bit more until I see the Kijun Sen and Kijun Sen Kumo upwards in 1. And it takes patience, right? As you can see, it takes patience because I will be waiting the whole time until the lines move up while looking at other pairs, of course. So now I see that this is uptrending. Kijun Sen is moving up, and I can see that the Senko Span B is technically moving up. That's because there is a renewal of the recent high upwards now, and also this is like the ascending triangle. So this was a support line, right? This was a support line. So you know, if you look at the chart, this will be the buy chance here. But right now I see the uptrend in 1, so I expect the price break upwards, and also there is a trend line, another trend line like this way, right? There's another trend line like this way. So if the price comes down all the way down here, then I will take a buy. Okay, I will take a buy. Until then, I just wait for it. If it breaks upwards, then I will wait for the next pushback after the reversal. After the reversal of this horizontal line here. Okay, and now I start to see a decent uptrend in 5 also. Before that, it was kind of in a range or uptrend, kind of mixture of the range. Here was a range and uptrend, and also range before. But now I start to see a decent N wave, right? I start to see a decent N wave. So this is exactly when I start to look at the counter trend lines also. So counter trend line works whenever the market is moving up or down, and when you see N wave or reversed N wave, counter trend lines work. So how I will be drawing the counter trend lines will be when there is a retracement in the market, like in this case, there was a retracement in this area right here. Then I draw a line that is against the trend, and when it breaks out on this part, I take a buy. Right, take a buy here. So yeah, so because this is a Forex Tester 4, let me go back a little bit when the candlestick was here and see if the Kumo was moving up and Kijun Sen was moving up at that time. So let me go back a little bit of candles here. Okay, so exactly it was here. Okay, so after the counter trend line breakout, if you look at the Kumo, it was moving up, right? The Kumo was moving up, and I mean, Senko Span BA were up, but Kijun Sen was not going up, unfortunately. So I won't take a buy here, right? Kijun Sen angle is very important to capture the stable uptrend. So until Kijun Sen goes upwards, I just wait for it, okay? And then on the next candle, right, on the next candlestick right here, not the next one, sorry, in 5, when I start to see the up Kijun Sen here, this is exactly where I take a buy. Okay, this is exactly where I take a buy here. And expect the price to break the recent high upwards to this way. Okay, to this way. Does that make sense, everyone? So I draw the counter trend lines and trend lines, and I see the market. I keep observing, watching the market, and whenever there is a next up angle of Senko Span A Kijun Sen or Senko Span A Kijun Sen, then I take a buy. Of course, in reality, I will be looking at the stochastics, gold cross, and also Bollinger Bands and other tools also. But today's topic is about the lines, so I try to explain how I capture the edges by the lines today. So after counter trend line breakout, once again, the market start to go upwards, continue to go upwards, but exactly when there is a breakout, the Kijun Sen Kumo were flat actually. I mean, Kijun Sen was flat actually. And as I keep watching the market, now Kumo moving up, Kijun Sen also upwards. So this would be a great chance where I take a buy. Alright. Let me come back to some of your comments now. I hope it makes sense to everyone. Alright. Alright, and Sundar, Chikou is also free, so it adds additional confirmation. Sure. Chikou span is also above the candles. So yeah, that is the uptrend confirmation also. Yep. Alright, hi Juan, Juan, Martin. Thank you for joining. 6 a.m. Wow, thank you for joining in the early morning from Argentina. Alright. And Fabio, thank you for joining. And Kayon, alright. You can add SMA. Yeah, I usually look at the 20 SMA and 75 and 200 SMA also. But to capture trend, Ichimoku lines will be better for me. Alright. Alright, Luis, in your platform you have the bullish Kumo as gray and the bearish Kumo as silver. On a tester you have the bullish silver and bearish gray. It may confuse new people. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, that's true. Sorry about the confusion. Yeah, I will change the color. Alright, let me change the color now so that the never mind. If I change it once again, it might confuse furthermore. So yeah, I will change the tester's Kumo colors next time when I run the Forex Tester 4. Yeah, sorry about the confusion. Yeah. So light gray on this one is up Kumo, and dark gray on this one is down Kumo here. Where your stop loss should be. The stop loss will be slightly below the recent low. In this case, in 5, recent low is on this level. So this is exactly where I put the stop loss. And if it goes backwards, I just exit with break even. Alright, WM, thank you for joining. Yeah, and this is another, this is actually my favorite setup because this is ascending triangle. The highs remain the same, but the lows are getting higher and higher on this one. So this is ascending triangle P wave. So I can see that there are more buyers than sellers in the market. So the possibility for the break upwards will be relatively higher in this case. If Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen in down or up in the same way, but there is a small gap in between them, so that means the market on trend confirm, cloud thick and good angle. I don't look at the thickness between the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen so much. As long as Kijun-sen is moving up, that will be a good confirmation for its uptrend. And if the price is above that Tenkan-sen, then that will be the bullish in short term also. In mid term, long term, it's bullish. Yeah. So I don't really look at the gap in between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen. Yeah, because it changed a lot, right? Tenkan-sen is the short term, Kijun-sen mid term, so they change a lot. So that means there might be some fakes a lot in these gaps also. All right, Louis, you're welcome, and Karim, thank you for joining. All right, so let me keep running the tester a little bit more and see if there is a breakout or not. Okay, now it's coming down, right? It's coming down. So here is how I exit this position here. So let's say I take a buy. Or hold on, let me take out these horizontal lines, and I take a buy here at the top, expecting the price breaks upwards. Okay, breaks upwards. And now the price is going down, right? So you might feel worried by the fact that it's going down, but I won't exit yet, because when you look at the wave, this is still N wave. This is still uptrending. Right here, this was a reverse N wave, but afterwards, this is still in the middle of the N wave, right? The lows are getting higher still, and the highs are higher now. So this is N wave from here. So I expect the price will be still going upwards this way by this trend line, and also Kumo up and Kijun-sen upwards still. So I won't feel worried about that. And if it goes downwards and hit the stop loss, I just take it. So yeah, let me do this one by one now. What if Kijun-sen up, Tenkan-sen down? Kijun-sen up, okay, Tenkan-sen down, Senko span A up, but price is in between Kijun-sen and Kumo. Does that mean that we are staying out of this pair? So the question is, how is the Senko span Senko span B? If the Senko span B moving up and Kijun-sen is moving up, then you can look for the buy chance, even if the price is in between Kijun-sen and Senko span A. Because most likely Tenkan-sen down is only showing the short-term downtrend, but it doesn't mean that it will keep going down, because this is just a short-term. So we better focus on the Kijun-sen and Senko span B angles. Alright, so let me keep running a little bit more. Alright, just one by one. So now the point is, if the price will break that recent low here downwards or not, is the topic that I'll be watching, because this is exactly where I put the stop loss. Slightly below the recent low is the stop loss area. So practically this is only few pips of stop loss, so maybe it might be too tight. But hold on, let me just measure it here. From here to the low, this is 90 or like 10 pips of stop loss. So 10 pips might be too tight. I prefer to give it a little buffer to like 15 or 20. So yeah, realistically, I might be placing a stop here 141.602 because this wave is too small. But anyways, if the price breaks this low downwards, then I will just exit anyways. Even if I place a stop loss here, I will just exit. Okay, and also one more thing is that the if there is a reverse N wave start to appear like this, then that will be another thing that that confirms me to exit also, even before it hits a stop loss. Okay. So let's move on. Yeah, Senko span B flat, then you don't want to take a buy, right? I mean, yeah, when Senko span B flat, yeah, it's the horizontal no trend in the long term. Okay, so let me go one by one and see if there's a breakout of the recent low downwards or not here. Now it's struggling. It's kind of holding on the line, and there is no clear breakout yet in this level, so I will be keep holding this buy here on this 141.775 buy. I just keep holding it still. Okay, and now one thing that is changing is that the Kijun Sen start to be flat, and Senko span A start to be flat, and Kumo, Senko span B, I think this is going up or maybe flat. Yeah, but Senko span A flat for sure, and Kijun Sen flat for sure now. So this is when I start to look for the take profit timing. I mean exit timing already. Right? And that's not only because simply the price is ranging, but because Senko span A flat and Kijun Sen flat now. So the market stopped its uptrend anymore. So I will be looking for the take profit, I mean exit timing already. So let's just go one by one. Okay, so let me ask you a question, right? Let me ask you a question here. So if you take a buy at this level, on this level of the blue one, the first one, you take a buy. You took a buy exactly here, and your stop loss is here. Let's say your stop loss is here in this level, and if it goes down, when would you exit? When would you exit? Or in what condition would you consider to exit? Let me hear some of your answers now. Yeah, I think there are many answers to it, but I just wanted to hear some comments instead of just talking myself, so that it might be more interesting to be more interactive this way. Hi M, thank you for joining. In this time you stay on the chart on each candle to see the breakout. Yeah, I wait for the clear breakout at the close of the candlestick. Yeah, I see a 141.684. So 684 will be the slightly low, slightly below the recent low. So that will be your exit timing, all right? Breaking of the next support, so the second line, okay? The second line. So yeah, if you want to answer by the line, so sorry, I just erased it, but this is a buy, and this is the stop loss, and this is the mid price. So would you exit at the second level? I mean, this stop loss, it will be the first, and this one in between will be the second. Or if it's either one of these, then just put one or two. If not, then you can just type the level or the candles, the chart, wherever you think it's exit timing. All right, breaking of the next support. So the second line. Okay. I think I've already read it. Breaking the most recent high or low. All right. Yeah, most recent high and low in 5. Yep. When the price cross the second blue line and the oblique line, even this one, the second one, break. Yep. When Senko span A flat and Kijun Sen 2. Yep, exactly. Senko span A flat, Kijun Sen flat. So that's when you start to look for the exit timing. You don't want to exit as soon as you see Kijun Sen flat and Senko span A flat, because the price might go upwards still. So, but what I'm saying is that when you start to see Kijun Sen flat and Senko span A flat, that's when you come down to a 5-minute chart again and see if where will be the reasonable place to exit. Yeah, that is a question. Number 2, alright, number 2, price comes to Kijun Sen exit, alright? Kijun Sen exit, price comes to Kijun Sen, alright? So that's kind of a little bit all the way down, like 141.60 area. Then, yeah, in this area, exit, alright? Yeah, that will be the stop loss price level anyways. Yep. Alright, number 2 line, okay? Yeah, so I think it's either number 2 or 1, right? Number 2 or 1. Yeah, so alright, so that's a good answers. Alright. I mean, it's nice to hear everybody's comments and answers. So let me keep running a little bit more in 5, one by one, gradually. It might break upwards still, we never know, so we'll see. Alright, so keep running it. Now it's coming down. It's ranging now, but clearly there is a breakout of this support line, I mean this trend line downwards now. It has been supported before, but now it's going away, right? It started to go away from this trend line. So that's one thing that I look at for the exit timing. Okay, so the Kijun Sen flat and Senko span A flat, Senko span B flat also, and also the price is getting away from this trend line already. So that will be another thing that I look at for the exit timing. And now it's sloping down. Looks like it's been resisted a couple of times in the past. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and 6 times resistance. So it looks like this barrier is kind of strong here. So even if the price hits this level, 141.775 area one more time, it might be resisted and go downwards again. But yeah, but if I look at the lows are still getting higher and higher. Technically, it's getting higher and higher still. So yeah, in this case, I would wait for the candle to break this second line downwards to this way. Then I just exit it, right? Even before it hits the stop loss, I just exit. Okay. Alright, let's see. Marvin, hi Kay. My broker has a short Sunday, a daily candle on Forex for 2 hours, which leads to slightly different Ichimoku lines. Oh yeah, I'm sure it makes some difference in Ichimoku lines. Then you better look at the chart that has 5 days in a week. Yeah. You can still take trades on your broker, but in terms of the chart, you might want to look at the trading view or other platforms that has 5 trading days in a week. Alright, so let's move on little by little. Okay, now there's a breakout. There's a clear breakout, so I exit. Right, so this is the exit, and this was a buy place. And if you look at it, the Kumo is flat. Senko span A flat and Kijun Sen flat. So it's good point. It's a great timing to exit here. Yeah, so that will be the ideal exit timing for me. Alright, and once I exit here, this is a first trial for me. So I will be still looking for the buy chance. If the Senko span A start to go up again and Kijun Sen start to go up again, then I will be still looking for the buy chance. But if the Senko span A start to retrace backwards and for example Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen, dead cross might be observed, then I won't look for the buy chance anymore. Alright, so yeah, let's run it a little bit more. Okay, now the price is going down, so it was a great timing to exit, right? And Kumo is twisting now, so I just keep looking at the chart until there is another trend on either up or downwards by looking at the 1. Alright, yeah. Okay, so that was a quick demonstration of how I look at the chart by the lines, right? By the lines. So unfortunately, it was not the win, but you get the sense of how I exit even the price touches before the stop loss. So you draw the trend lines, right? Trend lines should be connecting 3 or more dots. So this was a great example for the trend line. It was a once and twice, 3 times supports, so this was reliable. But we were thinking that the price bounced off here, but it didn't. It was on the trend line and it started to go away from the trend line. So after that, the price broke the recent low in 5 downwards. So this was the great exit timing in this case. And the Senko span AB, Kijun Sen were flat anyways at that time, so you better prepare for exit timing whenever the lines go flat in bigger time frame. But if it doesn't, right, this is just the event afterwards. But let's say the price breaks upwards, then of course you keep holding it. You keep holding this buy until you see the next horizontal Kijun Sen and Senko span A or B in 1 hour chart. So I don't use the pending orders because I can't exit like this. I always take trades manually and exit manually, whether it's a loss or profit, take profit. I do it manually because I want to see these price actions and also I want to see the change in the market. So yeah, and the counter trend line were only this one in this case, and I could have been drawn another counter trend line like in here too, but I think in this area the Kumo Kijun Sen were flat anyways, so we weren't able to draw the counter trend line. The counter trend lines, I draw them when the Kumo up and Kijun Sen up in bigger time frame. Then I draw these counter trend lines and I wait for the breakout. Or if after the breakout, so at the breakout, I believe the Kumo and Kijun Sen were flat still at this point. But after some time, when I took a buy here, the Kumo started to move up and Kijun Sen also started to move upwards. So that's when I confirm the counter trend line breakout a couple of minutes before, and then the price is still above the trend line. So I was expecting the price to break upwards to this way. Yeah. and afterwards the price started to be in the range, no trend, and broke the recent low in 5 downwards. So I just exited here. Only about like 10 pips of loss, I just exit. So, and I keep doing this. I keep this kind of trades all the time, and that's why my stop loss is very tight, and I exit very quickly. But when it comes to extending the profit, I just do it based on the bigger time frame, as long as the Kijun Sen Kumo become flat in those bigger time frames. So, and that's why I don't really value the winning rate that much. I value the risk to reward ratio more than the winning rate. Alright, so let me come back to some of that comments now. Okay, why it has not a buy as soon as the price broke the recent low? Oh, the sell. Oh, the sell. Yeah. The second line. Oh, I don't sell here. I don't sell here because the Kumo was flat and Kijun Sen was flat still. I only sell when Senko Span AB flat, AB down, and Kijun Sen downwards. Then I sell. But in this case, these were flat, so I don't sell because it might go upwards again. Alright, actually if we based on a top-down approach, say daily, can we place our orders based on 1 hour instead of 50-minute chart? Yeah, if you are a swing trader, then you can place the orders based on 1 and just follow the daily chart price action. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah. Daily on uptrend and also 1 hour uptrend. When we will go with lower time frame to see the entry, but after to take the entry, 1 hour become flat, daily still on uptrend. With which time frame we need to look for exit. So if daily chart is uptrend still, then you better stick with the daily chart. Yeah, because the 1 hour chart might become uptrend anytime later. Yeah, but if daily start to go horizontal, then you better wait for you better stop looking for the buy chance. 15 minutes seems to have a lot of noise. Yeah, I mean lower time frames has lots of noise, so yeah, it's a tricky one. Yeah, so that's why I don't really look at the Ichimoku in lower time frames. Ichimoku is more lagging, and because it takes the highest price and lowest price for the couple of days or candles ago. The highs and lows will change a lot in lower time frames, and that's why that's one of the reasons why I don't use the Ichimoku in lower time frames. But one thing that it's very good about Ichimoku, and the reason I prefer Ichimoku than moving average, is that it doesn't repaint. I mean, Ichimoku lines takes the highest price and lowest price, right? And it's fixed. It doesn't take the close price, but instead it takes the highest price and lowest price for the certain candles in the past. So if it renews a recent high, then it's fixed. Okay, if it renews a low, it's fixed. So even if the price moves afterwards within the candlestick, the line angle won't move in Ichimoku. But moving average moves, right? Moving average moves until the candle close, but Ichimoku doesn't. Well, actually, except for Chikou span, right? Ichimoku, Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen, and Senko span AB won't move. So I think that's something that I prefer to use Ichimoku in that sense. Tomorrow, I'll quickly review the Nifty. All right. Okay, so there are a couple of traders who are interested in Nifty. So yeah, tomorrow I think I will be just looking at the trading view, and I will just look at whatever the pairs or stock markets or indexes you request. Isn't 10 pips stop loss not really realistic because of the spread? Oh yeah, if you take the spread into consideration, maybe it can be a little bit wider. But when you sell, for example, when you exit on the sell here, I mean a stop loss, yeah, there might be some spread, maybe 1 or 2 pips of spread will be happening there when exiting. Yep. Alright. Thank you, sir. You're welcome. And Shaun, you're welcome also. All right. Hi. Do you have a MyFX book track record? I don't have the MyFX book because my broker does not allow me to connect it. So, but I'm thinking to disclose all my past trade history on my website. So yeah, you will see it anytime soon. Yeah, I already share it within the GTS members and also a couple of past history in Ichimoku membership lives, but not in public. Alright, yeah, I will follow up on Euro USD tomorrow onwards. Alright, another question is when you opt for price action signal instead of Ichimoku, because sometimes price action tells you one thing and Ichimoku tells you something else. Ichimoku lags, price action does not. Oh yeah. Well, actually, any indicators are simply the translation of the price action. So yeah, in Ichimoku is also the case. But it gives me another perspective of the market, and that's why I use Ichimoku and other tools. So if you are in front, I mean if you want to catch up the current market move, then you better look at the price action. But if you want to see, let's say, the equilibrium point in the market, or whether it's a stable up or down trend in a short term, mid term, long term, and then you better use Ichimoku. But if you are not sure about the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo, and if you're not sure about what it means by equilibrium, or what it means by uptrend or downtrend in Ichimoku, then you better not to use it because it just confuses you. So understanding of the indicators is very important whenever you want to take that into consideration also. Yeah, I value price action. I value price action a lot, and also candlestick patterns I value a lot. And that's why I say Ichimoku is lagging, but it just gives me another perspective about the market, and that's why I use it. And also, I owe Goichi Hosoda a lot. I mean, I learned a lot from Goichi Hosoda's words, and the way he looks at the market, the way he interprets the market is very unique and very profound, and that's why I use Ichimoku as a Japanese trader. Okay, alright, so that's it for the Forex Tester session. So, yeah, so for now, I will talk about my own profile a little bit. So if you liked today's live already, please press a good button. And I do the lives every day, so you can always join me tomorrow's live. I mean tomorrow, so today was the support resistance China trend lines, and tomorrow will be how to take Kijun-sen while ranging. Sorry, this is landing, but ranging, I found a typo here. Sometimes a typo happens when it does it automatically. Like I type range, but sometimes it just change it to like rand for some reason. So yeah, sorry about the typos, but yeah, how to take Kijun-sen while ranging is a topic tomorrow. So by focusing on the Kijun-sen, I open the trading view and look at a couple of markets, stock markets, forex pairs, and also indexes. So you can join tomorrow's live also. So you can subscribe and click the bell button so that you don't miss the next one. Alright, and so that will be it for the Forex Tester session. And now moving on to my profile little talk. Yeah, because at some point I thought it's nice idea to introduce myself, because I have the profile page. When you come to the profile. When you come to profile and just click on this one, you will see a page like this. And I have the whole contents about this. I talked myself everything basically, and that's because I wanted you to know about myself, because I'm here out on YouTube, but sometimes there are people out there who doesn't really explain about their own life in the past, and what he's been or doing or she's been doing so far. And at some point I thought that it's interesting and it's important to explain myself through this profile page and also through my words, so that you have a better understanding of who I am, who's Kei, and what I have been doing so far. So let me make my face a little bit smaller so that you can see the whole context here. And so I already gave my talk on this about Kei, the first two topics, and also I talked about the my progress since 2013 when I started the Forex trading. I talked about it yesterday, and I'm editing it right now, and the video should be uploaded here. So today I want to talk about my philosophy on my trades. So basically I put 2 points here. So my philosophy of my trades and also on this YouTube channel is that like I say here, ever since I'm newbie, I've seen people who claim themselves as a trader or Forex mentors who does things for the sake of their own profit, whatever it takes. And I myself think that it's not the way it should be, right? So keep sending out valuable information and perform a duty as a Forex mentor with honors is my philosophy on this channel. And also every time I do the live, I keep this word in my mind. So this is a philosophy in my heart ever since I started up this website and upload the videos on YouTube. So because I started the Forex trade in 2013, and in the year of 2013-14 it was a mess. I mean, I blew up account. The first one I blew up, and the next one I decreased it in half. So it was a mess, and at that time I didn't know anything about Forex or anything about how to take trades or how to become profitable in the long run. I was only looking at the beautiful websites or like a beautiful looking, appealing websites who shows whole track record and the history, or like how many pips he got in, let's say like a 1,500 pips per month, or like $10,000 per month. Those kind of like show up websites or informations were around in Japan too. I mean, the scams are out here in Japan too. So I was actually using my money. I mean, I was paying for these scams also, and I was doing it. I was learning Forex trading. So by now I think it was, looking back at 2013-14, I thought it was my lesson. So but here on my website or on my YouTube channel, I don't want to do that. I want to give you the valuable content that is simple but powerful for anyone who watches my YouTube channel. And that's why most of the contents or most of the information I provide is for free on YouTube and also this website. And I do the paid service. Services. One of them is actually the Ichimoku community. This is monthly subscription, about $30 per month, or $28 or $9 per month. and because the price changes because I set it in Japanese yen, 300 Japanese yen, so it translates to your local currencies, and that's why the price fluctuates. But usually it's around $28 to $30 per month, and this is Ichimoku community that I run. I wrote the Ichimoku Basic Master Book as one of the perks to join. So these contents, and also you have the Ichimoku Discord and other Ichimoku membership lives and more is coming here. But this one is actually given based on the original book's information and knowledge. And I do this as paid because I thought it's valuable to share the knowledge, because this is not in the world. I mean, I don't think no one has been explained the Ichimoku original books in Japanese yet, who is a full-time Japanese trader. And that's why I made it a paid service on this one. And also a global training school is another paid service that I run, and this is actually my hands-on training. So only up to 5 members. I teach the way I take trades, and also the way I manage my own money and my own emotion whenever I take trades. So these two services are actually paid because I take time to prepare for it, and I take time for them to become a better trader. And on this Ichimoku, I mean YouTube live also, this is I sacrifice and pay myself, pay my time and effort to share all the knowledge. But this is YouTube is for free for anyone. But even if this is for free, I don't want to hide anything. I don't want to explain like I don't want to show off the trade results and everything. And that's my philosophy. That's one of my philosophy. I want to be a it's like a duty, right? As a Forex mentor with honors. So that's the first one. And the second one is I want to be a trustful supporter for traders. So I got lots of emails. Every day I get like a 30 or 40, sometimes 50 emails a lot. And I get comments on YouTube, and I really enjoy. I really enjoy it. And I think this is something that I enjoy the most ever since I started to take trades since 2013, all along until 2017, or in the mid 2018, I was all alone by myself. I had no one to talk about my own trades. I had no friends who are actually Forex trader. So it was kind of lonely process for me. But this is how I grew up myself in terms of a Forex full-time trader. And after, in the mid 2018, I thought it might be interesting to share my ideas and thoughts on YouTube and see who reacts by my message. And that's why I started to do it in English, because I speak English. So I could have been doing it in Japanese, but in Japan, there are so many traders who does it in Japanese. Even Ichimoku, lots of people are explaining Ichimoku Kinko in Japanese anyways. So I thought it might be interesting because when I checked on YouTube, right, there was like no traders who are actually Japanese and speaking not only Japanese but actually speaking Ichimoku. I found no one from Japan, and that's why I decided to do the YouTube live and YouTube live stream and also YouTube videos since mid 2018, and that's how I came to this level, to this place at this time right now. So, but before that, I was kind of alone, and I had basically I was keep learning by myself, by my own trading history and also my trading journal. And I run the Forex Tester 4 I showed it to you earlier, and I run it, and I learn myself. So that was my internal process now, even before. But now, after exposing outside, like here on YouTube, I started to explain about Ichimoku. I run Ichimoku community now, and I have a couple of students who are joining on this global trading school. So it's been my honor to do this, and without your help and support, I wouldn't be doing this every day. It's impossible. If I do this every day without anybody watching my lives or watching my videos, I wouldn't do it. Because but thanks to your support and participations, I do this every day. So, and that's because I want to be a trustful supporter for traders. And based on my experience, I had no supporters in terms of becoming a full-time trader. I had no supporter, and that's why if I could be the one who can support somebody who wants to be a full-time and successful trader, I think that will be great. It will be great for you also to become profitable stably and consistently become a profitable trader. But also it will be very nice for myself also, because I learn a lot from the way you look at the chart, the comments I look at it on YouTube or the comments below, or I look at the emails, and I learn a lot by myself also. So it's win-win situation here. You might think that I am the only one who is actually sharing the information to you, but whenever you put some comment or whenever you put some questions, and I answer to those questions, but that is actually the part of the learning process in myself also. So by doing this YouTube, I learn myself a lot, and I have been learning a lot since 2018, ever since I started this YouTube channel. So if you want to be good at trading, maybe you can open up a new account on YouTube and you start to do the live stream every day. That will be a great way to input yourself, because like I said before, input, when you want to input, you better output, right? And if you can't output some information, then you don't understand it a lot. So let's say, if I ask you what is Kumo? So there is a Kumo in Ichimoku, and what is Kumo cloud? What does that mean? Why is it there? Why is it for? And if you can explain about Kumo to someone else, then you'll realize, first of all, how much you know about Kumo, how deep you know about Kumo, and how accurate your understanding of Kumo is. So that's something I recommend also to you. If you have any chance to speak about the Forex market or Ichimoku Kinko Hyo or whatever that you do, I encourage you to explain that to somebody else who doesn't know about anything about Ichimoku or Forex or any trading, so that you can test yourself how deep you know about the information. So coming back to the topic, that is one of my goals and one of my motivations to do this every day on YouTube. So first, once again, I wanted to share the useful information based on my own trading experience. So this is based on my own experience. So the way I look at the chart might be different, and it should be different from others, because everybody is unique in that sense. So this is my experience, and this is my view, and my way of analyzing the chart like this way. And also, I want to be a trustful supporter for traders. So whenever you're asking for my help, I want to be there for you. And whenever there's some needs there, I want to be there for you also. And that is the pure motivation for me to do this live every day. Okay, so that was a brief introduction of my philosophy on this YouTube live stream and also the thing that I do here. So next time tomorrow after the public live, I will talk about my own educational career and background. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow's live. So I guess I will be ending the live anytime soon now. So yeah, let's see. All right. Let's trade the Dow live tomorrow. Sure. All right. I will talk about Dow, Nifty, and something else as per request. All right. Divergence trading. Yeah, that will be another interesting topic. Yeah, I look at the divergence in stochastics. So yeah, I might be able to touch on that also. I think it's good about lagging to confirm the trend. Sure. Yeah, there are pros and cons of lagging. Yeah. It's not always a bad thing about lagging, so it's the way you take it. Okay, so I guess I will be ending the live anytime soon. Let me just look at a couple of more comments now. All right, you're welcome, Brandon. You're welcome. And you're welcome, Heat. And Ashok, you're welcome also. All right, or 22 pound. Okay, 22 pound. All right, so I think it depends on your currency. The price of this Ichimoku community. It's 300 yen. Thanks for all the knowledge. Kay, do you know when you will focus more on the price theory, wave theory, and time theory in near future? Yes, I will. Especially within the Ichimoku community, I will start to talk about them because I am preparing for the next book, which is the Ichimoku Basic Theories book. Will be coming up in September. So yeah, I will talk about these 3 theories within the Ichimoku community more. Yeah, in this public live, it will be more mixture of my own strategy and Ichimoku Kinko Hyo. Alright, Karim, you're welcome. And test your knowledge when explaining. Sure. That's important. Yeah, you can test yourself. You can ask somebody to test your knowledge also. Yep. Hi, Louis, you're welcome. And James, you're welcome also. I will see you tomorrow. And Nikkei as well. Alright, Karim, I will talk about Nikkei. So Nikkei, Nikkei, Dow Jones, Euro USD, and Nifty. Alright, Gamini, you're welcome. And AJ, thank you for joining. And Karine, you're welcome. Alright, so I will see you tomorrow. So once again, I will focus on the Kijun Sen while ranging and look at some pairs or stock markets. Alright, so thank you for joining everyone and stay gold and see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Mata ne. Thank you.